So in a problem like this, what you're going to notice is that putting it in slope-intercept form is not going to work, but not only that, graphing the x and y intercepts wouldn't work as well. And the reason why it won't is because the numbers won't be nice integers, they will end up being fractions. So in that case, what are you going to have to do? Well, you're going to have to guess and check some values for x and for y that will create true statements. So let's go ahead and try that out. So first, let's work on the first one, which is negative 1x plus 2y equals negative 1. I need to figure out a value for x and a value for y that will lead to negative 1. So here, I'm thinking if I can make this a negative number, so maybe a negative 2, all I would have to do is make this a positive 1, and that should make it negative. So let's check this out. No, that wouldn't work, so this one actually would have to be a negative as well to make it a positive. Minus 2 equals negative 1. So there, this one's going to work now. I made x a negative 1, and I made y a negative 1 as well. So that's going to be one of the ordered pairs I'm going to graph. I still need one more because technically it takes 2 points to make a line. So let's try that again. Negative 1x plus 2y equals negative 1. So here, what could I do? Well, I think I can make this make y a negative 2. And in order to make this a negative 1, I would have to make this a positive 3. So I'm going to do negative 1 times negative 3. This way we'll make 3 minus 4 equals negative 1. This would work. So my ordered pair would be x was a negative 3 and y was a negative 2. So now I have 2 points I can plot to make this line. So I'm going to put 1 point at negative 1 comma negative 1, which is down here. And then I could put another point at negative 3 comma negative 2. So that would be my second point. So that's the line for the first equation. But now I need to graph the second equation. So same process, except now we're looking at the second equation. So here we have a negative 5x plus 7y equals negative 11. Let's see, I'm going to work with the 7 first. I think I can make the y a negative 3, and by making that negative 3, this would be negative 21. So this would have to be a positive 10, so I'm going to make it x of negative 2. So let's check it out. 10 minus 21 equals negative 11. This works, so I'm going to go ahead and make the ordered pair. X is a negative 2, y is a negative 3. So that's one ordered pair, but I'm going to need one more, so let's try another one. Negative 5x plus 7y equals negative 11. So here, what if I made, let's see, this a 12? This would give me a negative 60, and here I can make this a, let's see, a 7. If this was 12, this is going to mean negative 60 plus 49 equals negative 11. Let me just double check. Negative 60, 49. If I subtract these, it would work. So here, I'm going to be honest with you, I was guessing and checking, and it took me a lot of trial and error. It didn't work out. It took me a couple minutes, and so I went ahead and edited the video to take it out. But here's what you need to understand. You're not always going to get it on the first try. You got to keep persevering and trying out some numbers to see what's going to work. So in this case, after a good 2 to 5 minutes, I figured out one that would work. The ordered pair would be x is 12, y is 7. So these are the 2 points I can graph. So I'm going to go ahead and graph it. So the first point goes at negative 2 comma negative 3, which goes there. The next one is 12 comma 7, which is going to go here, I believe. So here at this point, I'm going to go ahead and say that the intersection occurs right here, which is 5, comma 2. So in the answer, I'm going to go ahead and type that it's one answer. X coordinate is 5, 2 is the y coordinate, and there is my answer. And this one would be correct, and that's all there is to it.